everyone. We might. I don't know. We're going to see.
Thank you.
Now, you will never believe this. Looking at Julia, can you stand up for us?
Absolutely.
Tell me how much you used to weigh.
305 pounds.
305 pounds. And do I ask you how much you weigh now, or do we just talk about how much you lost?
Less than 305 pounds.
Good answer.
I weigh about 150 now.
That is incredible. Yeah. So let's just talk about, what was that moment when you said, I've got to get rid of this weight?
Well, a lot of things happened, but the biggest was I was convinced I had a tumor in the base of my neck, and I went to the doctor, and he, with such a pained look on his face, told me it was a fat deposit.
Oh dear.
I wanted the Save Jules telethon. I thought you'd let it be something else than what I caused on my own.
Right.
So it was facing the very hard, cold reality that I had done this to myself.
Now you think to yourself, okay, 305 pounds, I've got to change because it's morbidly obese?
Morbidly obese.
It's morbidly obese. So this is a health issue now.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is the first step you take? Or what's the first step you took?
The first step that I took is I realized I was eating a lot of ice cream. So much so it was probably the biggest contributor to my excess weight. So I stopped that one habit. Just broke that one habit, replaced it with something healthy. Over the course of 15 months, obviously I replaced with a few other healthy habits, took away unhealthy habits, lost 130 pounds in 15 months.
Wow. And that was just getting, what did you replace the ice cream with? Like cottage cheese?
Frozen bananas are actually really good.
Frozen bananas?
Yeah, if you like that texture, you can find other ways to do it.
Okay, I'm looking at you with that glazed look, because that's like when people say, forget the chocolate bar, just eat an apple. I'm like, what? Where's the similarities with those? But I guess you have to basically train your palate to get into healthy food again, right?
Well, we've trained our palate to be used to unhealthy food.
That's right.
Chips, fast food, soft drinks. We really are used to unhealthy things.
Right.
If you just get your palate used to healthy things, you will be amazed at how much you'll crave them and want them.
Yes, and we hear this over and over again. If you start getting used to just eating fresh fruit instead of the juices and the fruit flavored things, you will eventually get back into loving these things.
Absolutely.
So you've actually created this book, The Vice Busting Diet, and what's interesting about this is it's based on your vices. So you got rid of ice cream. When's the last time you had ice cream?
16 years ago.
Okay,
I know.
So she has
and people
no more
say
ice
it's
cream.
deprivation. But honestly, if you think about it, it's more deprivation trying to live with the food you love, controlling it in moderation, but depriving yourself of reaching your dream or your goal. That's deprivation.
All right, well, let's talk about what some vices might be. I mean, who's into the chocolate out here? Yes, have we got chocolate lovers? Who likes bread? Oh, yes, to the bread. How about ice cream? Do we have ice cream lovers as well? Okay, so you're saying you've got to get rid of it and never have it again, really?
If it is the contributing factor to your excess weight.
And how do you know if it is?
And there are ways to have it in moderation. So I'm not saying it's all or nothing, but it's taking control back of it.
Okay.
So in the book that people are going to get, they're not going to have to give it up completely.
Oh, right.
But we're going to take control back over it. I've opted not to have it again just because I simply can do without it. I'm not tempted anymore. I don't want to weigh 305 pounds again.
I hear you.
Yeah, it doesn't tempt me enough.
It's one of those things that's always going to be a trigger for you, right?
I think so.
You feel like you're not going to just be able to have that one bowl.
I don't think so. I've from time to time had frozen yogurt or something like that. So I'm not a fanatic about it by any means.
Yeah.
But I think we need to start realizing what is healthy food, what is not. We've become a society that's so used to things that are really, really bad for our body being normal. And it's just not good for us. So just think what's healthy for you.
I think what's interesting about what you said to me earlier was that if you continue to just live your life the way most people are living it, you will gain weight. Because most of the food that is out there, most of the portion sizes, they're too big, most of the food is not good for you. So you really have to make a concerted effort to not go that route. Let's talk about just breaking your affair with vices then. What do? Do you just replace with something healthier?
Absolutely.
Is that the key?
And you do it one thing at a time. If you think about it, anyone who's ever gone on a diet, you're living today exactly as you live that supports your excess weight. But day one of your diet, you're going to change everything you're doing. You're going to follow some regimented, very strict plan. 71% of people by the end of the first week have cheated on their diet. Most of them the first day. So instead of changing everything you're doing, change one thing. The first thing I'd like people to do is just start consuming water. Just start drinking water, make one healthy habit. Isn't that better than starting a diet?
Absolutely. More water, it's going to make a huge difference. The other thing that you use that helps you a lot is PGX. You didn't use this when you lost the big bulk of your weight.
It wasn't around.
It wasn't
16 years
available,
ago.
but
No.
now it is. What is it? Tell us about it.
Well, when I hit age 40, I gained probably 25, 30 pounds back. And doing news shows, a YouTube video, someone said, "What's the fat lady doing trying to solve obesity?"
No.
Oh, I was humiliated. And I had broken my vices. I was living healthfully, yet I'd gained weight and I couldn't lose it. As it turns out, portion sizes was a big vice of mine. I was eating healthfully, but the serving bowl of salad was my bowl.
Okay, all right.
I was
would
eating.
think that would be okay, but it's too much. Too much of a good thing.
Is no longer a good thing.
So how did PGX help you? What is it?
Well, PGX, it's actually 3 of the most viscous fibers that have been a novel complex blended together. It's a very long process. We need half an hour to tell you exactly what it is, but what it did for me, I ate less. The very first time I took it, I threw a third of that salad away. After about 2 weeks, I realized, eat less salad. I didn't eat as much.
Okay.
Fills you up.
All right.
You keep that feeling of fullness much longer. And it also helps to stabilize blood sugar. So when you get moody, when you're dieting, when your blood sugar is going up and down, it's not you, it's your blood sugar.
There you go. Are you interested in this product? That filled her up so she didn't even want to eat her salad anymore? Wow. Okay. Everyone in the audience is going to take home a gift bag from PGX, and that contains a copy of Julia's book, The Vice Busting Diet, and you get to try the PGX, guys. It's a daily soft gel, which effectively restores proper blood sugar levels, as you mentioned, reduces appetite, and inhibits weight gain. Try it out. Tell me how it goes.
Well, and even better than that, everyone listening can get a copy of that book. Everyone listening can get a copy of the book, an ebook, online. They just go to pgx.com. My entire 26-week program is now free to anyone who wants it.
Fantastic. Tell us how it goes, guys. We're headed to break. Stay with us. More coming up.